Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI Applied Capstone. My name is Dr. Farnos Gorgian, and I am thrilled to be with you for the next 8 weeks. I look forward to getting to know you, learning about your ideas, and supporting you as you develop your AI Capstone project step by step. I am very happy to welcome you to this course. This is an important course because it gives you the opportunity to bring together what you have learned about AI so far and kind of apply it to a real business problem. In many courses, we study concepts, theories, examples, and of course, some tools. In this capstone course, though, our focus is different. Here, the goal is to move from only learning about AI to actually thinking like someone who can use AI to be able to solve practical business challenges. This course is designed to be hands-on, project-based, and professionally focused. What does that mean? That means you will not only read about AI or discuss different AI solutions, you will develop an AI related business project step by step. You will improve it through feedback. I will provide feedback on your project courses and project sections and present it in a way that a real organization or stakeholder could understand. The main idea behind this course is very simple. AI is only valuable when it solves a meaningful problem. A tool by itself is not a strategy. I'm sure you all know this. A chatbot by itself isn't a business solution. A dashboard, automation, or even predictive model only becomes useful when it's connected to a clear business need, to a real user, to a measurable benefit, and of course, a responsible implementation plan. So, throughout this course, I want you to keep asking yourself several important questions like, what problem am I trying to solve? Who is affected by this course, by this problem? Why this problem matters? How can I help the organization to solve their problem? How can AI help? What data, tools, or processes are needed here? Or, for example, what are the risks? How will I know whether the solution is successful? And, of course, how can I explain my solution clearly to decision makers, to stakeholders? We will review all of these aspects and concepts together throughout this course. This course is called a capstone because it is meant to be a culminating experience. You will be expected to integrate your knowledge, your creativity, your analytical thinking, and your communication skills. And of course, this course is not about simply choosing an AI tool and saying, this is useful. The course is about building a thoughtful, structured, realistic AI solution around a real business challenge. Let me walk you through the general purpose of this course, but before that, you always can communicate with me via email, and this is my email, zgorgian@faculty.calamu.edu, and I am here to support you during these 8 weeks. This is the syllabus. Please make sure that you download the syllabus and review it. This is very important to understand the expectations and graded assignments of this course. We will review it together in this short video. Make sure you accept academic policies because there are two non-graded assignments that you are required to complete to be able to see week 1. Academic policies is one of them. The second one is the first day of class attendance assignment that you need to address one question, very simple question, and then you will be able to see week one. This is our AI tutor video, so you can use AI tutor throughout the course. Let me share with you the syllabus and walk you through the syllabus for AI applied capstone. So, according to the syllabus, this course enables students to apply their AI knowledge to real-world projects by solving a specific business challenge through the development and implementation of AI solutions. The course emphasizes hands-on experience, critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, data analysis, and presentation of AI-driven solutions to stakeholder. As you can see, by the end of the course, you should be able to explain the process of planning and executing an AI project from very beginning to end. You should also be able to implement AI solution to address real-world business challenge, analyze project data to make informed decisions, which is very important, and develop and present a comprehensive AI project that shows your ability to integrate AI knowledge in a practical way. In plain language, this means I want you to leave this course with something meaningful, not just a grade. Hopefully, you all will pass this course with a very good grade, but not just a grade, not just a paper, not just a presentation, but a project that demonstrates your ability to think strategically about AI in business. Now, let's talk about the course project because the project is the core of this class. This is your book, the main book, and this is the supplemental material. Make sure you have this book and you can rent the online version or you can buy the book from Amazon. This is a good book to have and it's going to help you if you're working and if you're involving in any AI project in your workplace. As you know, and you can see there are learning engagements. Um, um, let me talk about the course project here, and then I will go through the other activities as well. So in week one, you will begin with your capstone project idea, where you submit a business AI proposal. At this stage, your focus is on identifying a business problem or opportunity. You should choose something realistic. It can be connected to an organization you know, an industry you're interested in, or a process that could be improved using AI. However, the key is that your idea must be business focused. Do not start with a tool, AI tool. Start with a problem. In week two, you will revise your project idea based on feedback that I will provide on your capstone project idea. This is an important part of the course. Revision is not a punishment or something that you say, oh, why do I need to revise this? Revision is part of professional work. In real organizations, project ideas are reviewed, challenged, improved, and refined, and this is something real. So when you receive feedback, use it, review it carefully. The feedback is there to help you to polish your different parts of your course project. And your goal is to make the project sharper, more realistic, and more valuable. You will also have project presentations in this course during week 2, 4, 6, and of course 8. These are short presentations, usually 1 or 2 slides with a 2 or 3 minutes recording for the earlier checkpoints. These presentations are not just formalities, they are opportunities to practice explaining your project clearly and professionally. In the business world, also, if you cannot explain your idea clearly, people may not support it, even if your idea is strong. So, communication matters a lot. In week 3 and 4, you will work on Capstone Project Part 2. This stage will move the project forward by requiring you to use at least one AI tool, and the purpose is not to use AI randomly. We want you to show how an AI tool can support your project. You may use AI for research, brainstorming, process design, data analysis, content development, you name it, prototyping, or another relevant task. But you must be able to explain how the tool helped you and why it was appropriate. As you can see here, in week 4, you will submit a revised version of part 2. And again, the revision process is built into the course intentionally. Each project part gives you a chance to improve before the final submission. In week 5 and 6, um, you will work on Capstone Project Part 3. This part continues building the project and requires the use of at least one AI tool. I'm sure you will use more AI tools as we advance in the course project. At this point, I expect your thinking to become more mature. You should be moving beyond the basic idea and beginning to think about business value, implementation, risk, user needs, people, process alignment, and how the AI solution that you're proposing would actually function in a real environment. In week 6, you will revise part 3 and also complete another project presentation. This is where your project should start becoming much more concrete. Your problem statement should be clear, your proposed solution should be specific, your expected benefits should be realistic, your risks and limitations should be acknowledged. You will know all of this by then. A strong AI project does not kind of pretend that everything is perfect, but a strong AI project shows that you understand both the opportunity and constraints. In week 7, you will complete Capstone Project Part 4. And this part is especially important because it helps prepare you for the final project. By this point, you should be thinking about overall story of your project. What is the problem? What is the proposed AI solution? How does it work? What business value does it create? What data or process does it depend on? What are the ethical, governance, risk, compliance considerations, etc. And of course, in week 8, you will compile all revised parts into the final project. This means the final project should not look like a collection of disconnected assignments. It should read like one coherent professional proposal. The revised parts should fit together logically, so you have to carefully review my feedback, adjust your different parts accordingly, and make sure that the revised part is coherent. Your final submission should show growth, refinement, and integration, I would say. You will also complete the final presentation in week 8. And the final presentation should be around 4 to 5 PowerPoint slides. This means you need to be focused. Do not overload the slides with too much text. A strong final presentation should communicate the business problem, which is important, the AI solution, the expected value, the implementation approach, the final recommendation. So as you can see here, these are um, 8 weeks. And you can see here that the course is worth 1,000 total points. You will have learning engagement, analytical responses across the course, as you can see. And I'm pretty sure that you are familiar with how our LEs work at CMU. The initial post should be submitted by Wednesday night and two replies by Sunday night throughout the week. Um, Replies should be there for sure. We talked about the presentation and capstone sections, parts, and the revised version, and of course the final um, presentation. As you can see, the project components are a major part of the grade. This makes sense because the course is project-based and the repeated project submissions and revisions are designed to help you build quality over time. My advice is very simple. Do not wait until the end. If you fall behind in a capstone course, it becomes difficult to recover because each part builds on the previous part. Um, I think that's it for the syllabus. And the reading, you can actually see the reading here for each week. That basically in week one, we begin with the new era of AI and the earliest stages of ideation and value analysis. And then we move to generative AI across industries and ideation and strategy alignment. And then week three, we're going to talk about generative AI across departments, and it's just actually within organizations, and then implementation, solution design, technology stack. We're going to understand technical requirements, and then the business case and people and process alignment, which is very important. Week six, we're going to address governance, risk, and compliance. Week seven, we will be talking about executive summary and communication. And for week eight, we're going to put all the pieces together and we'll be prepared to communicate AI value to stakeholders and pitching your AI projects, which is very important. And this is where everything comes together in your final project and final presentation. Let me also say a few words about expectations for professionalism. Because this is an online course, communication matters a lot. Please write clearly, respectfully, and professionally. The syllabus includes netiquette expectation as well, as you can see. Um, and I want to emphasize that our class environment should be respectful and inclusive. We may have different backgrounds, experiences, industries, perspectives, and that diversity can actually make our discussions stronger. But it only works if we communicate with courtesy and openness. Please pay attention to deadlines in an 8 week course. Time moves quickly. Each week has a purpose. If you miss one stage, it can affect the next stage of your project. My recommendation is to review the weekly requirements early, start your assignments early, and ask questions before you are too close to the deadline. Um, Please make sure that you're going to watch the um, recordings because this is an online course. The recordings will be added to your course shell. If you guys think that you want to attend a live lecture, please communicate with me ahead of time and we can have a live lecture together. We can schedule for it. Office hours are by appointment. So if you need any office hours, please send me an email and I'll be more than happy to schedule an office hour for you. Um, As we go through the course, I encourage you to use AI tools responsibly. This is very important. AI can help you brainstorm, organize ideas, analyze information, improve writing, develop prototypes, but AI should not replace your thinking process. You are responsible for the quality, for the accuracy, and of course, integrity of your work. Always review, verify, and refine anything generated by AI. That's it. But before I close, I want to give you a simple roadmap for success in this course. First, choose a meaningful and focused business problem for your capstone project. Connect your AI solution directly to that problem. Use the provided feedback seriously and revise your work accordingly. Explain your project in clear business language. And of course, you need to think about risk, governance, people, plus process and implementation, not just technology. And of course, manage your time carefully because this course moves quickly. That's it. I'm looking forward to seeing your ideas and watching your projects develop over the next 8 weeks. This course is a great opportunity to demonstrate not only what you know about AI, but how you can use AI thinking to create practical value, which you do the same in the workplace. Welcome again to AI Applied Capstone. I'm glad you're here and I look forward to working with you throughout the course. Let's make this course a productive, thoughtful, and full learning experience. Thank you.